Lewis Hamilton just revealed some concerning thoughts about Mercedes' chances to catch up with Red Bull, while Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff insists that their progress is only the tip of the iceberg. Stick around to find out what this clash of opinions could mean for the 2023 Formula One season. Welcome back, Formula One fans. Today, we'll be discussing the latest news coming from the Mercedes camp, where Lewis Hamilton seems worried about catching up with Red Bull, and Mercedes Chief Toto Wolff disagrees. We'll be diving deep into their opinions and the team's plans for the rest of the season. Let's jump in. Lewis Hamilton recently shared his concerns about Mercedes' ability to catch up with Red Bull in the 2023 Formula One season. Despite some strong preferences from the team, Hamilton can't help but feel apprehensive about their chances of closing the gap between them and their rivals. Red Bull's 2023 Formula One car has undoubtedly dominated the competition, leaving rivals including Mercedes in the dust as they strive to keep pace. This relentless pursuit of triumph backed by a formidable team and cutting-edge engineering has cemented Red Bull's status as a powerhouse on the racetrack. In response to Red Bull's success, Mercedes has focused their development resources on a new strategy. They're working on a revised floor and side pod concept set to be unveiled at the upcoming Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix in Imola. The team is committed to this change in direction, even after Hamilton and George Russell showed significant improvement at the Australian Grand Prix. Despite the progress made by Mercedes, Hamilton remains cautious. He speculates that Red Bull's car might eventually hit a performance plateau, but he also acknowledges the possibility that they could continue to evolve and find more speed. "I'm aware that it could take a long time to catch a car. If you look at the Red Bull, it's just going to continue to evolve most likely," Hamilton said. Although some cars do plateau in terms of performance when you get to some point, it can't just keep happening. But maybe it can. The challenge of closing the gap with Red Bull is undoubtedly a daunting task for Mercedes. Hamilton recognizes that catching up to the frontrunners will be an uphill battle, but he remains hopeful that the team's new strategy will pay off. "We've got to make sure when we do make the change, hopefully the job isn't too far, and it's going to take us the rest of the year for sure to potentially close that gap," he stated. Contrasting with Hamilton's concerns, Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff exudes confidence in the team's progress. He believes that their current performance on the track is just the tip of the iceberg, with significant improvements in store for the future. Wolff's optimism stems from the ongoing work at their Brixworth and Brackley factories, which are operating relentlessly to enhance the performance of the car and the power unit. With a steady stream of upgrades for the W14 car expected throughout the next few races, Wolff remains grounded in his expectations. He acknowledges that there's no such thing as a magic bullet and stresses the importance of being realistic while looking forward to gradual improvements in performance. As Mercedes prepares for the incoming upgrades, Wolff emphasizes the importance of staying rational and believing in the team's trajectory. He is confident that with the right approach and continued effort, Mercedes can make significant strides in closing the gap with Red Bull. Wolff states, "It is encouraging to see that within 3 races we understand the car much better. We have defined a clear direction where we need to go, and I believe we are on the right trajectory." Building on the foundation of Wolff's optimism, the Australian Grand Prix showcased some impressive results for Mercedes, offering a glimmer of hope in their pursuit of Red Bull. Both Hamilton and George Russell demonstrated their prowess on the track, performing remarkably well in Melbourne and giving fans a thrilling race to remember. Russell qualified within a mere 0.3 of Red Bull's Max Verstappen, an impressive feat that showcased the potential of Mercedes' current car. During the race, Russell even managed to briefly lead, giving the team a taste of the possibilities that lie ahead. Meanwhile, Hamilton secured a strong second-place finish, proving that despite the challenges, Mercedes remains a formidable contender in the Formula One arena. The Australian Grand Prix served as a testament to Mercedes' capabilities and the progress they've made in a short period. However, it's crucial for Mercedes not to rest on their laurels. To continue closing the gap with Red Bull, the team must build on their understanding of the car and make further steps in development. This will involve refining their strategies, identifying areas for improvement, and making data-driven decisions that will enhance the car's performance on the track. As the 2023 Formula One season unfolds, it is essential to consider both Hamilton's concerns and Wolff's optimism while evaluating Mercedes' prospects. The Australian Grand Prix results indicate that the team has the potential to improve and compete with Red Bull, but they must maintain their momentum and focus on development. With each race presenting new opportunities for growth and advancement, fans around the world eagerly anticipate what the remainder of the 2023 season holds. Will Mercedes rise to the challenge and close the gap with Red Bull? Only time will tell as these fierce competitors continue to battle it out on the track. Looking forward, it's crucial to assess Mercedes' prospects in the upcoming races. Holding the third position in the Constructors' Championship, the Silver Arrows are gearing up to face the challenges ahead. The Azerbaijan Grand Prix and the first sprint of 2023 are highly anticipated events that will test Mercedes' upgrades and improvements. These races will enable the team to evaluate their progress, pinpoint areas for further development, and measure their performance against their rivals on the track. The Formula One landscape is constantly evolving, and competition among teams is fierce. To stay competitive, Mercedes must focus on maximizing their car's potential and capitalizing on opportunities during the races. The ability to adapt to changing circumstances and seize the moment will be crucial for the team as they seek to climb the championship standings. The partnership between Lewis Hamilton and George Russell is another key factor that will influence Mercedes' success in the upcoming races. Their strong performance in Melbourne proved that when they work together effectively, they can achieve outstanding results. It's crucial for Mercedes to continue nurturing this relationship and ensure that the drivers are in sync with each other. This synergy will enable them to capitalize on their individual strengths and work as a cohesive unit to tackle the challenges on the track. In addition to focusing on the technical aspects of their car, Mercedes must also be mindful of the competition from other teams besides Red Bull. Aston Martin and Ferrari have shown promising signs of improvement, which could further intensify the battle for positions on the podium. This highlights the importance of Mercedes maintaining a comprehensive approach to their development, taking into account all potential threats and opportunities. Moreover, it's also important to remember that the season is long and full of opportunities for teams to either rise or falter. In conclusion, the 2023 Formula One season is shaping up to be a thrilling and unpredictable rollercoaster ride, with Mercedes grappling to close the gap with Red Bull and stave off challenges from other formidable teams. Throughout this video, we've explored Hamilton's concerns about catching their dominant 2023 car, Toto Wolff's optimism regarding Mercedes' progress and upgrades, the impressive results from the Australian Grand Prix, and the crucial importance of the next few races in determining the team's trajectory. As we've seen, the partnership between Hamilton and Russell will play a pivotal role in Mercedes' success. As they strive to work together and maximize their individual strengths, Toto Wolff's unwavering confidence in the team's capabilities and commitment to continuous improvement will also be essential in guiding Mercedes through the challenges ahead. The team's ability to adapt to changing circumstances and continuously improve their car under Wolff's leadership will be critical in staying competitive in this ever-evolving landscape of Formula One. So, will Mercedes be able to close the gap with Red Bull, or is Hamilton's worry justified? Can Hamilton and Russell maintain their strong partnership and push the limits of the W14 car? And how will Wolff's optimism impact the team's trajectory throughout the 2023 season? Only time will tell as the season unfolds. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with the latest news and insights from the world of Formula One, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments section below. Let's keep the conversation going and see what the future holds for Mercedes in the 2023 Formula One season.